Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro every day, and today, no matter what you do, a whale is gonna die. Vespa couldn't beat it, Stupid couldn't beat it, Aaron, I'm not sure if they have the equipment to beat it, but it would be inappropriate to ask. So, if you think you can handle this seed, you can get the seed from the video description, and when you're ready, let's go gold stake yellow deck. Alright, first boss, -1 hand size. Probably hearts here. 4 hearts, one more time for hearts. How about ace high flush? Okay. Alright, first shop. Rental square. I've been talking about this, feels like a couple times recently, where I say rental square, most decks probably can't afford it. Maybe yellow deck, maybe blue deck are decks where you might be able to afford a rental square. Maybe depends on what's in the buffoon pack. Let's go buffoon pack first. Could be business card, could be flash card. Flash card I think of kind of similar to red card, where it doesn't do a whole lot early on, but then can grow very quickly later. Even then, I think flash card is maybe not super strong. Business card, we could try to get some money, I guess. Thinking ahead, thinking about what this boss is, -1 hand size, I would say probably we should take the flash card. Probably, if the next shop is bad, we just lose. But if we take the flash card, we have a guarantee of some molt, not a lot of molt, but some molt. Maybe flash card here instead of business card. Business card, if this was golden joker instead, would you take a golden joker here? Maybe. There is some risk associated with that, but would be could be highly rewarding to take a value generator here. I think I want the molt. I think I want the flash card. Let's do that. Now that we have the flash card, do we still want the square? Generic molt plus generic chips, probably we still want that. Maybe, okay, we got $14 in the bank. So here's what I'm thinking. In the next round, okay, if you got the square, you can't win with just pairs. You have to play maybe 3 of a kind once, maybe 2 pair a couple times. So we can do that. We can use all 4 hands. If we use all 4 hands, then we don't get any reward money. Well, we still get this $4 here, but we don't get any money from leftover hands. And then maybe that's a little bit awkward with the rental fee. Something that I suggest often is if you start with, let's say, a rental bus or a rental green joker, maybe don't use all of your hands every round, at least in the beginning. And then you can start using more hands later once you have more money generation later, where money generation just comes from having interest in the bank later. So maybe, okay, maybe what we do is we could reroll once here just to boost the flash card a little bit. And then with 2 molt, you can probably win with just pairs and the square joker. I guess if this was a red card, knowing that I have a red card, would I open an Arcana pack just to get the molt? So with a red card, pay $4 to get 3 molt. I would probably do that. Here, $5 to get 2 molt is definitely less good, but probably still palatable. Let's do that. Okay, could be walkie-talkie instead of square. Could be, definitely we take riffraff. So I guess if I have riffraff, I probably don't want perishable walkie-talkie. Let's just go next. And now I feel very safe going into this boss. Okay, we got a foil, shoot the moon. Probably because it's a foil, we keep it. Slide joker as sort of the same as the foil here, maybe not necessary. I think since I have riffraff now, since I have chips now, maybe no square. Maybe riffraff can give me another square. Let's see here. We can discard and then try to draw a queen. If we don't draw a queen, we could do maybe a flush instead. 2 molt here, 50 chips there. That should win. So like this wins even without any queens. We can do that. Rental fee takes me down to $6. We can hold on to Sly Joker for one more round. Okay. All right, $14 in the bank. I probably don't need the gelato if we have the foil. Probably don't need Andrew here. Probably we just sell Sly Joker to make room for the riffraff. In that case, do we want the boss reroll? For me, this is not something that I'm willing to break. Sorry, not something that I'm willing to break the bank over. I don't think it's that essential. I think especially if we're playing pairs or possibly high card, there's a lot of bosses that I don't care about. So also if I have flash card, maybe you get the face card debuff boss. You don't get to do shoot the moon, but you can do flash card instead. I think I don't need this. Or at least I don't feel like spending $10 on that. Let's go next. So, all right, we have a queen. We also have an 8. I don't need the Devious Joker. If we play high card 8 with Shoot the Moon already wins. Rental fee, if I sell Devious Joker, this takes me down to 14. So is it worth it? We spend $1, we lose $1 of interest to have a 1 in 4 chance tarot card. I think no on the 8 ball. Then we go to 16, and then that's fine. That's fine. Okay. And then Mercury, seed money. If I have Shoot the Moon, I'm more likely to play high card instead of pairs, so maybe I don't value the Mercury card very highly. Handy tag, this boss discards random cards. Probably not important if we have the flash card. I think I just go Arcana here. We can hold on to the gelato in case we get Temperance, maybe. Could be Judgment, or maybe if I have Riffraff, then Judgment is less important. Maybe I just hang them. Maybe 5 and 3, we just hang them. Sure. And then no gelato. Go next. No standard pack 2, right? I want to save my money for seed money. All right, with Misprint and Todd, I could play the flush here. Maybe Misprint is like 15 or higher, then we would win. Or maybe we go for the aces here, go for the queens. 3 aces probably wins. And then now with the queen definitely wins, so I could play 3 aces. Probably only need 2 aces. Rental fee takes me down to 20, so $4 does not get me to the next interest cap. Let's ship it. Play the pair there in case we get, I don't know, it could be Supernova maybe. Alright. Could be a Brainstorm. As a rental, probably worth it. So let's go again Arcana, looking for Hermie. Could be Devil, could be Gold Queen, maybe. And alright, Todd I don't need because I have foil. Misprint I don't need because I have flash card and Shoot the Moon. Take Brainstorm. We'll go 1 on the Riffraff and probably sell the Riffraff. Let's go next. Okay, could be a golden ticket. Here I think golden ticket I'm keeping, which means Riffraff is done. And try to draw, there's the gold card. That's it. So could be high card queen, copying the golden ticket with Brainstorm. Okay. This boss is gonna discard my cards, huh? Maybe that's okay. Maybe with the foil we're okay. Let's see here. I want seed money. I can take the Arcana pack first. Going below 50 is probably fine, so it could be Judgment here. I don't think I need any of this other stuff. Alright, now, before we were probably fine, now we're definitely fine. And take seed money, go next. Okay. So I'm just looking for my gold card, nothing else matters. I can play high card queen, copying the golden ticket. And then that's it. So maybe 2 pair here. Doesn't matter. Maybe I should play a pair again. Maybe. Okay. Then what? Justice, probably not important. This boss says we lose money. Orbital tag on full house. Alright, let's go Arcana first. Could be a wheel, could be we hang them again, could be the 2s we hang them. Maybe we keep the 2s in case we get Wii Joker. Yeah, maybe. 5 and 4, we could just hang those instead. Sure. And then, do we want the buffoon pack? I guess we can. Guess there's no reason not to. Could be parking. Maybe parking instead of golden ticket. Because if we just hold the gold card in hand, that's $3. If we go golden ticket plus brainstorm, that's $8, so like $5 extra. I think parking is better. And no glass card. Maybe glass card if we can afford it. Maybe turn one of the queens into glass. Just to have a glass card. I would normally not consider this and maybe just save my money for rerolling for the flash card, but the consideration here is we do have parking and brainstorm and seed money. Feels like we have access to a decent amount of money. We could probably do something like this. Yeah, maybe. Sure, it's only $3. Go next. Alright, so I could also use justice on something that's not a queen. Oh, I was supposed to keep the face cards, huh? Anyway, let's copy parking. And then one more time. Alright, so now we got $48. No riffraff here, no to-do list on straights. I probably could take a standard pack here since we have parking. But I probably don't need this rock. So let's go next. Alright, let me try to remember the face cards. So there's some face cards. And one more time with the high card. Alright. And then now we get the gold card and then the rental fee is fine. Could be a boot for 26. We do have a nice amount of money. I think if I got the flash card, I don't need the boot. So maybe I'm thinking short-term fist, long-term flash card. Don't need the boot. Okay, in that case, we go Mega Standard first. I don't need a Lucky King. Looking for steel cards and queens. And seals. Could be a death card. So maybe we go death and then do the queen here. Maybe. Sure. Okay, so we got another queen, I guess. And blank voucher is probably okay. Go next. Alright. So I have 4 cards. I think I want to play 4. I think I want to take a chance and try to draw another face card. Even though it costs me extra money to do that. Or maybe I'm supposed to only play 1. Yeah, maybe this is fine. Getting worse. Okay. And that's it. All right, 2 more rounds. Parking, 57 bucks in the bank. Could be square now. This boss play only 1 hand. Probably we go back in time. We go back in time, it lowers the scoring requirements. We don't have to go back in time yet. We could definitely still play the next round. Do we want a square? Or how do I feel about my chip situation? I think maybe I don't need a square if we already have a foil. And I should do this. I forgot to install the mod that tells you what the fool is remembering. So there's a death card. Could be Arcana here looking for a death card. Fool for death. We could go reroll first. Hallucination, probably not eternal rental. 6 bucks here. So this is 8, takes me to 60. We can go 1 more. I could take a luchador for this boss. I think is unnecessary. Probably. Alright, so Arcana gives me, could be Temperance for 11 bucks, could be a Steel Queen is probably worth 11 bucks. Do that. And then a Celestial Pack. Alright, so I'm looking for, if I'm going to do Shoot the Moon, not that we should, but if we are going to do Shoot the Moon, probably looking for Plutonium, looking for a high card, maybe Mercury is okay as a backup. Probably we could go 1 more here, or maybe I don't reroll until parking's done because I do want to replace parking, but maybe not yet. Let's go next. So, all right. I want to draw face cards for the parking value. I'm going to put the Steel Queen on the left so we don't score too many points. I mean, that's too much. This is too much. Or maybe it's fine. So if we go, the previous ante is 3,000, so the boss is going to be 3,000 if we go back in time. So we should be fine. Okay. Could be the moon, could be celestial packs. So last thing we did was Mercury. Let's go reroll first. Don't need Neptune. There's a certificate I might be interested in. Okay, so Arcana. Fool for Mercury. I guess not. Could be Strength. 9 and 8. Trying to get more queens. Though, I guess the 10 is probably not going to turn into a queen. I do get a certificate, so maybe I want to do certificate instead of parking here. I think we keep the fist. The fist gives us some short-term security, or maybe I don't need the fist because I have the flash card. Or how much money do we get from parking? I guess we don't need parking. All right, now we got 2 rentals, so maybe we don't reroll here. Let's just go next. I guess we could go Celestial Pack. Try to get, there's Plutonium. Sure. Okay. All right, so I got Gold Seal, I got Purple Seal. I could play this flush. And I think this flush doesn't win, though I could be wrong about that. So just discard purple here. Hermes, cool, I guess. I can play this flush now. Maybe let's do that. Hermes gives me 20 bucks. The flush we can copy probably the fist here. Great, and then there's the queens, so copy, play high card 7, or a pair of 7s, I guess. Copy, shoot the moon. Okay. Certificate, we're trying to get blue seals. There's a Chad. Okay, so flashcard, shoot the moon gives me molt. I can take Chad for chips. I can take Chad instead of a fist here. We could Celestial Pack. I just used Hermie. Maybe I'm thinking about a Fool again. So let's go. Fist is out. Take the Chad. We do want to go back in time, I think, anyway. Yeah, I guess the idea is if we look at the scoring requirements, from ante 2 to ante 3, it's 3 times as much. From 3 to 4, it's 3 times as much. From 4 to 5, it's not exactly 3 times as much, but it's close. 25 to 60,000, again, it's kind of close to 3 times as much. In the later antes, it's 2 times as much. 60 to 100 is like 2 times as much. 100 to 200, 2 times as much. So I think of it like if you go back one ante, all of the scoring requirements are halved, basically. And so you sacrifice one hand, minus one hand, but all of the scores are halved, which is the same as you being able to score twice as many points. Would you sacrifice a hand to score twice as many points? I would. And that's not even counting, you know, having additional time to do like deck building and stuff like that. All right, so how about no Celestial Pack yet? Let's reroll first. Photo is admittedly good with the Chad. All right, you got me. I guess. And then we keep certificates so that we can try to get blue seals. I guess. Are we dropping Shoot the Moon? Maybe. Are we? Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, that's fine. And if we run into the plant, then we just play glass cards. So Arcana, Celestial Pack, we can reroll one more time. $10 takes me down to 55. So let's go Arcana. I did not get a Fool, but we could go Hermie again for $20. We could go Death if you want to make another gold seal. Is probably not important since we have the certificate. Maybe is the Hung Man worth $20? I would say yes. I would say yes. All right, so Mercury here, probably against the boss. We try to play a pair now. Now it's no longer high card. Now it's pairs. Go next. That's a blue seal. That's a pair of kings. That's discard the jack. I should discard the fours, I guess, if I'm not planning on playing the fours. Fool for Mercury. Okay, so here's a situation where I can keep the Fool for potentially something more interesting. I can go make a lucky king. I can make the gold seal lucky. So option 1, you play the kings, you get a Mercury card. You get a pair level. Option 2, you play something like 2 pair or full house. And then that also wins, except if we copy the Chad, we get like a ton of money. Is it better the money or the pair level? I think I take the pair level. I think I take the pair level. I think I still do this though. I think I still do the gold seal and then set that up for later. All right. So here's the pair of kings, and we copy the photograph. That should be fine. Maybe a high card would be fine. All right. So now that we have a blue seal, do we keep the certificate? Almost always yes. Okay. Crystal Ball is good with this game plan because we can get multiple blue seals. This boss is extra lurge. I guess that's fine. So here, 4 of a kind is not going to happen. Pretty sure. Standard pack. Nope. And no crystal ball here. Not yet anyway. Let's go next. Okay, so we got the pair of jacks. Purple, we get Empress. Okay. So could be... I'm gonna go 1 king, 1 jack with the Empress. And then, again, copy the photograph. That's it. Okay. Mercury, yes, that's fine. Be a wheel. Let's go Celestial packs first. So there's another Mercury card. And then this stuff doesn't matter. Maybe we pick up Venus in the wheel. Ah, never lucky. So no crystal ball yet. Go next. Okay, blue seal queen is really good. Strength on... What do I want? Let's see here. I have 6 queens. I want to turn 10s into queens. Or sorry, 10s into jacks. Do I want to turn queens into kings? Maybe I just go 10 into jack. Something like that. Let's make a bunch of queens, I guess. So I can play something like that. The moon is probably not important for me to do. I probably save the fool for a death card. Maybe the moon could be useful if we found a blackboard. I guess if I found a blackboard. I don't have that many joker slots anyway, so I actually don't care about this moon. And then we play the queens here. That's it. And I don't think I use a fool on a strength card. Except for maybe if we get a red seal from the certificate, then we can use a fool for strength. Well, that's okay. No throwback. Maybe Celestial pack. There's another Mercury card. There's another... Could be 4 of a kind queens. Again, probably not. And Arcana could be a rock. Could be gold seal 4. We turn it into a rock. I like that idea. Alright, couple of blue seals. And we do have... let's go purple one at a time. Temperance for $8 is fine, I guess. Glass queen here is fine. There's a chariot. So blue seal, we can make a Zoolander. And temperance here. So I guess I play the pair of queens with the gold seal in front. With the glass card. Or... Yeah, maybe I'll do this. I'll do it the lazy way. There we go. This for sure wins. Bummer. Alright. You could play high card gold seal there. Copying the chat and just get like $20 or something. Whatever. Alright. Mercury, and then this boss, decrease level of poker hand, we can go back in time. Okay. Glass 7 is fine as a blue seal. Could be Mars here again. Probably no showman as an eternal. If it was an eternal, I guess you could take it instead of a certificate and try to get another photograph or Chad. 2 blues in hand. There's another temperance. Alright, so I think this time we will go for the money. There we go. Alright. World, we don't need. Celestial Pack, doesn't matter since we have the blue seals. Arcana, we can reroll first. There's another wheel. Ah, foiled again. Could be Fool for Hermie, though I do probably still want a death card. Maybe that's greedy. Could be $9 here. Maybe make some lucky faces. There's Temperance for 9 again. Bummer. I guess go next. Okay. I got room for purple. Judgment, nope. Probably we want to keep the queen. Okay, let's go gold seal and queen. We can make some lucky cards. Go lucky 2 first. Yes. And then a pair of queens. I think I don't play the glass one here. I think I want to save the glass one. Maybe. But we can copy the Chad for sure. Okay. Couple of Mercury cards. So let's go back in time. Pick the standard packs. Could be a blue seal king. Could be we pick up some steel cards. Maybe the steel cards are actually useful if we have the photo in the Chad. I think I just want the blue seal though, especially if we have the crystal ball. Been holding on to this fool for a while. Do I want a glass 9? Is probably useful. Maybe I'll do that. In case we get the face cards debuff boss, the plant that is. Could be rebate instead of certificate here, but we did just go back in time, so maybe no rebate. Could be gelato here. Not necessary. There's a death card. Okay, so probably the thing that we do is we copy the blue queens and then make more queens. Probably. So death here is fine. I want to use my death cards first. That way when I discard purple, we have a chance to get more. I can use strength on the 9s. Seems useful. So let's do that. And temperance, or sorry, not temperance, but Hermie. I could play high card 8 for the money. And then could be, I think the pair of 10s is not strong enough yet if I just copy the flash card here. Is that true? Or did we go back in time enough times that this actually does something? Or I guess the only reason I would do that is so that I can get an extra level here. Maybe I should just play that pair. We lose a level, gain 2 levels, that's fine. Still no red seal. Gold seal queen is cool though, I guess. Alright, so I just used a death card. So this boss, first hand face down. Alright, so standard pack could be a glass ace. Yeah, maybe. Arcana, let's reroll first. To-do list, no. Tower, probably not important for us to do that. Could be a strength card. So I think I'm gonna take strength here, and I think we take acrobat instead of certificate since we Since we only have 3 hands, since we went back in time, acrobat, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe we're just supposed to spam the certificate. So it could be Justice here, it could be Hermie for 20 bucks. Definitely the 10s we can make into jacks. Is it at all useful or meaningful to make a glass card here instead of, let's say, just taking 20 bucks? Yeah, it could be useful. Make a glass card. And it probably fine to just keep spamming the certificate here. But maybe it's late enough that we want to get off the certificate. We have enough purple seals and gold seals. I don't know. I don't think acrobat's important for us to do. Maybe matters if we get the plant. Maybe. Better safe than pregnant. Alright, discard purple. Judgment I don't need. Queens, I want to avoid playing the glass card. What happens if I do high card king? Maybe? And then try to draw a blue seal. So I could play a pair of 9s, hoping it doesn't win. Beans. Oh well. And the last card we used was Justice, so maybe we don't go Mercury yet. Could be Standard Pack first, Spectral Pack second. Red Seal Ace. Not the red seal I was looking for. Let's go Spectral. Maybe we get a red seal here. Could be Ecto. It makes the blue seals less good. Could be purple. Could be Immolate here, I guess. We could lose a glass card. We could lose a steel card. Gold seal. I think we just light them up. It's fine. Alright, go one more. Could be Tower for the gold seal again. Let's do that. Alright, so probably we play the jacks. Maybe we play the 9s. We actually know that works. Alright, I can turn the purple into a rock. I can turn a 2 into a rock. I think it's maybe not important either way. Let's play the pair of 9s. Hopefully this doesn't win. Next pair wins. I can play a pair of aces, I guess. And boss was first hand face down. Okay. Alright. Level 19 pairs. Dinner pack, could be a steel jack. Steel jack is good with the photograph. Marble joker, no. Devil, maybe. On a gold seal. Could be, or sorry, not a gold seal, but a blue seal. Could be magician here, make some more lucky cards. If I'm gonna make lucky cards, maybe I go lucky queens. Even though it has a blue seal, we might play it. Alright, discard. Moon, I don't care about. Face down cards, maybe? Oops. That went poorly. Oh well. Alright, 2 celestial packs. This boss says face cards face down. Probably not an issue. Could be Venus again. Go one more. Alright, that's it. Okay, so the 3 I do want to turn into a gold card. Probably we play the queens. One thing we could do, which I am being kind of lazy about, is we could play high card as a way of digging for blue seals. I can play this pair of 2s. I can stone the 7. So let's try a pair of 2s. And then I guess I'm playing a pair of queens. 2 blue seals. Okay. Okay. Center pack. Purple 6? Probably not if we only have 1 discard. Mega Buffoon pack. Could be a replacement for the Acrobat. Could be a golden ticket. I don't think I'm doing that. If I'm not really even doing the gold seals, which is kind of similar flavor. It could be, again, here rebate. Maybe we don't do with only 1 discard. Hierophant. Not important. Go next. So maybe I play the 7s. Maybe I go gold 2. Maybe I play the queens. So this wins. Copying the Chad. And a couple Mercury cards, I guess. Alright. Plutonium, Priestess, doesn't matter. Spectral pack first or reroll first? No on the rough gem. The rough gem is kind of nice with the Chad. Let's go Arcana first. Fool for a Priestess. That's a little bit stinky. Could be Tower, maybe. I don't know, turn a 5 into a rock. I don't think it matters either way. No room for Wraith, no room for Aces. Let's go next. Alright, so the ideal scenario is we draw a pair that doesn't involve face cards. Okay, that didn't really happen. Another way you can do this is if you have a suit changer upstairs, you can click 3 cards and flip them over. That didn't really happen. Here's what we can do. We can take these 3 and we can sort by suit. And we can see that, okay, these 2, these switch locations, right? So this is on the left and then it goes down there. Which means this card and this card, they have to be different ranks, right? If they're swapping places. So if these are different ranks, it could be, then what's this? So that's down there. Also switching places. Wait a second. Well, that could be a different suit. Like that could be diamonds. I guess this could be. I'm guessing that this is a pair of jacks. Or I guess we could play it on this end, but I think this is a pair of jacks. Do that. Didn't think about it long enough. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, so we could do something like this. Keeping the 7. That's not a pair either. That means this has to be two queens under here. 2 queens under here, like that. There you go. Okay. Alright, Temperance for 11 bucks, that's fine. This boss, 1 and 7 face down, alright. So I guess we could have played, instead of just picking 2 cards, we could have picked 3 cards, because 3 of a kind also would have worked. Because we had the photo in the Chad. Steel Jack is fine. Strength is helpful. Hierophant doesn't matter. There's an idol on Jack of Hearts. Alright, how about Justice? Go next. Alright, so I have 9 jacks. Probably I should be making jacks rather than making more queens. Is that true? Yeah, maybe. So let's do that then. Do I keep this purple seal in hand? I guess I will strengthen here, and then maybe we've got we could go purple into glass. Discard like that. The world. So I have queens, hearts, diamonds, spades. I have jacks of hearts and diamonds. Not a lot of spades. I could turn my kings into spades, I guess. Or maybe it's not super important for me to do that. Yeah, maybe we'll go kings into spades. Here, play the kings. Alright, idols on 9 of spades. Okay. Celestial pack, could be a Mars card. Then Buffoon pack, we don't got a lot of room, so I guess no red card here. Hierophant, no, go next. 60 on the flash card. Alright, discard purple. Temperance for 12 is okay. Copy the gold seal with the Chad. Yum. Queen of diamonds on the idol. Okay. So there's a strength card. Alright, do a little bit more re-rolling. Duo, no. Priestess, maybe. Maybe 4 of a kind. Could be Ancient Joker instead of this Brainstorm, I guess. Or instead of this Photograph, maybe. I think we just keep the Photograph. We could take the Tower now that we have the Idol. Alright, Fool for strength seems somewhat reasonable if we want to make more jacks. So let's go 10 and 8 we can strengthen. Use a fool. Gold seal 2 we can turn into a rock. And then take 12 bucks here. Save strength for my 9s. Or should I turn my 8s into 9s instead of turning my 9s into jacks? Maybe. 8s into 9s. There's Dusk, which actually doesn't do that much. But we do want a Hungman. Let's go next. Alright, so Ace and 2, we can hang them. And then some face down cards, I guess we can discard. Alright, so I said 8s into 9s, maybe. With the strength, I guess. Play a pair of jacks. I don't feel like digging because we got face down cards. Meh. Idol on Queen of Diamonds. Now Queen of Hearts. Could be an Omen Globe. Alright, this boss. Random Joker disabled. Okay. Idol on Queen of Hearts. Okay, what's in here? So, could be Justice. If we want to target, could be a Queen of Hearts here. Maybe. Maybe we do that. How many Queens not Hearts do I have? I have 7 queens in the deck. Let's go. Queen of Hearts is fine. World doesn't matter. Maybe Devil on the 8. Gold 8, sure. Mercury, maybe? Alright, there's a Fool. Okay. Moon. Nah. There's a Hungman. Okay. Alright, that's it. Okay. So I guess we could do that too. 8 and 7, we can hang them, and then I think we use the Fool to hang them again. Maybe not yet. Maybe discard this 1 purple. Okay. 10 and 4, we can hang them. Spin the wheel first. Discard this 1 purple is fine. I don't have any more discards. This is not going to work. I should have used the Hungman on the jacks. This 3 of a kind is going to be too much. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know about the pair though. The pair is a little bit spooky. Maybe we play high card instead. We've got no Chad. Maybe the pair is fine with no Chad. Okay. So could be Sun. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so it could be a pair. Could be a couple of queens here. Idle on Queen of Hearts and ship it. All right, that ended up being a silly one, I guess. 38 million points. I guess that's what happens when you get Brainstorm, sure, and then you get the Chad, sure. Already Brainstorm and Chad, opportunity to get money from gold seals and stuff like that. And then, you know, you don't even need the photograph under those circumstances. You could just use the Chad with glass cards and then it's fine. Once again, for the 100th time, I guess, demonstrating how kind of absurd the blue seals are. So being able to get not just 1 level every round, but 2 levels every round, 3 levels some rounds, with the help of the crystal ball, up to level 34. Level 34 is not crazy. We've had higher before, but then, you know, once you have 500 chips already on your pairs, then this stuff matters much less, even without playing face card pairs. Even with just 80 on the flash card here, we get plenty of points, a lot of points. What was supposed to be difficult about this? I guess that's what the question is. If we go back to, if we think about the beginning, the way this started was there was the, it was a rental square. This question of whether or not you take the rental square from the first shop on the yellow deck. I think the answer is, yeah, probably. I think it's viable. If you get some other source of chips, then probably you're supposed to drop the rental. What did we get instead? We got the Buffoon Pack, and the Buffoon Pack gave us the offer. We can take Flash Card, which guarantees that we get some points. It's a little bit expensive, but it guarantees that we get some points. And that's kind of like in the first shop, if there's, let's say, a Rental Fist, maybe you take a Rental Fist, because even though it costs you a little bit more money than you would normally be willing to spend, it guarantees that you beat the boss, especially the first kind of difficult boss. We have -1 hand size, so maybe Flash Card for sure. I beat this boss, no matter what happens, even if shop 2 is bad. But okay, so we have the Flash Card, then this additional move of knowing that I have the Flash Card, spending $5 to reroll, not with the intention of necessarily finding anything, finding jokers, or just doing it just $5 to get +2 molt, which is not a good rate, is a little bit expensive, but again, you pay a little bit extra for that security, and then with that security, then you're able to be greedier in other ways, or maybe you get more points and you're able to one-shot the small or big blind or boss or whatever it is. You were able to one-shot and then you recuperate, you get that money back, right, from having hands left over. And then, of course, we got Riffraff, and then with Riffraff, then it's much less complicated. Riffraff, the first thing that it gave us was a foil, which is insane, so we can sell the square, and then also we got Shoot the Moon. So I guess, like, with foil Shoot the Moon coming off the Riffraff, where might it have been difficult for someone else if they were playing this? Maybe the hook is difficult if you are relying on Shoot the Moon to give you those queens. Maybe you don't draw the queens. Maybe the hook discards your queens. Having something like Flash Card, even if it's not very strong, it is sort of generic plus molt. So you can play any hand. You can play a lot of different hands. You could play just high card or pairs or whatever it is. That's going to be the thing that helps you survive long enough to get the rest of your more interesting build online. And then, by the end, it wasn't great in the beginning, but definitely by the end, 80 molt is perfectly serviceable. Just like we drew it up. Take care, everyone.